Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today I'm going to do something very different than what I usually do. So we're going to be talking about K-pop idols that I think are extremely talented, but I just don't like their music. Or I do like their music, but I have absolutely no interest in standing them at all. I don't dislike anyone. I'm just the type of person that if I don't adore at least 90% of your discography, I'm just not gonna stand you. This video's concept was inspired by Madison Brown's video, Talented Artist I Can't Stand. So please go check out her video, it's pretty excellent. Disclaimers, these are all just my personal opinions based on my musical taste. They are not facts at all. Let's please respectfully agree to disagree if I happen to not stand your fave or if I happen not to enjoy your fave's music, okay? I think this is going to be the start of my slightly problematic era where I'm going to get cancelled because my opinions don't resonate with the K-pop community. Okay, before we begin, please consider liking this video and subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and let's start. I think itzy are gorgeous and incredible performers, but I just can't vibe with their sound. And no, this isn't the typical K-tuber, oh, I miss 2019 itzy. No, not at all. To be frank, I didn't even like Della Della. I think I just don't vibe with itzy because their sound just doesn't appeal or interest me. I only really enjoy like a handful of their songs. With itzy sounds, I just feel overwhelmed. Sometimes I feel like the vocals and instrumentals are at war with each other sometimes, and that they just don't mesh well. While I'm listening to their songs, I feel like I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting for like the only 30 seconds I really like, and I'm just enduring the rest of the song just to reach to that part, and that's not fun. Sometimes it's the chorus, sometimes it's the bridge, but it's almost never the verses. I just don't seem to really like itzy's verses. There's also the thing that I only really like Leah's vocal color. The rest are fine, it's just the main thing. I think Leah's voice is the only one that I truly enjoy. I also think itzy shines more in performances, but I'm just not the type of person who checks out performances. Overall, I just feel like I'm just not the target audience for itzy, and that's okay. I think Chungha is stunning and a top tier performer with a phenomenal voice, but her music just doesn't hit the way I want it to. Let me explain. First, Chungha has some god tier bops like Roller Coaster, Gotta Go, Snapping, Stay the Night, etc. But for every hit she has, there's like 4 misses. And I just find myself completely underwhelmed with a lot of her B-sides and more summary type songs. Her album this year, I just felt it was so unmemorable besides like 2 tracks. I heard it and by the next day I forgot how half of it sounded. And I don't know what to say, that just holds me back to standing. But besides the very obvious me problem, she is still hands down one of the strongest third-gen soloists. Mamamoo is probably the strongest vocal group of the third generation, and they have some phenomenal songs. But just like with Chungha, I just can't really get fully into them. I tried back in 2016 and that lasted for a week and then I just forgot. Their music has had a slight shift after they got unpopular, and sometimes some of their sounds I like them, but I don't love them, and it just misses with me. Like, I really do miss their older mamamoo sound, which I was able to like more. Those songs were songs that I liked instantly, but their newest songs are songs that I'm kind of like, It's cute, but what else? I also seem to be like in the minority, but I just can't get into their B-sides. And this has been a problem with me since the beginning. I've never been really a huge fan of Mamamoo's B-sides. Also, there's the fact that I'm not a huge fan of their solo work. Besides Twit and Maria, I just find Mamamoo's solo music kinda meh and underwhelming. Their solo work just doesn't do it for me. I'll be extremely brief here. I think they are very talented and I respect them so much as artists. I respect that they don't change their sound to accommodate to others' tastes and that it's very obvious that JYP and them seem to have a very clear vision of their concept and sound. I like some of their songs and I think they're cute, but I just can't get interested in them like at all. I feel like contrary to the other ones, which is more of a music problem, which Stray Kids is a completely like zero interest. I have like minimal interest in them. Like, I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, that there's a group that everyone likes and everyone's hyping up and you just genuinely don't care. That's my problem with it. That's my thing with Stray Kids. I just don't care. And it's not out of hate or maliciousness or that I'm petty or that I just don't like them. No, I don't even know them. But it's just a complete lack of interest. So that's what makes me not even try to be invested in them. And I do check out their songs because I do make, monthly reviews. And I like listening to music, so even if I don't stan you, I will listen to your songs. But besides that, there's completely no interest in standing. I'm sorry. Tell me, has this ever happened to you guys, or am I just a weirdo?
Like a sticker.
They're obviously mega successful and extremely talented. Their vocals are incredible, and I think I like the idea of NCT, but I haven't really liked the way SM has executed it. I don't know. A part of me thinks SM could do more with their sound and concept, but that's a topic for a whole nother day. But I think the main issue I think I have is that I just don't really vibe with a lot of their songs. Or better to say, with a lot of NCT songs, I find myself liking a few parts of it, mostly the vocal parts, like bridges or the parts where the vocals are shining, and then we go to the rap. And when we go to the rap, I kind of want to go back to the vocals. And again, a very me sort of like self-centered problem, because that's not their sound or concept, and that's never going to be a thing. Their fans obviously really like their rapping and they like how it sounds. So the problem isn't NCT itself, the problem is with me. Most of the issues that I'm talking about in this video are mostly problems of what I can't get into these artists. The problem isn't with the artists themselves or that they have to change their sound. The problem again is with me and just me, because it's all based on my taste. I feel like NCT peaks when they do NCTU, because NCTU almost always makes my favorite music. I am obsessed with 2016 NCTU, and I thought 2018 NCTU was amazing. If I had to stand a unit, it would be NCTU. And yeah, that's why I don't stand. Honestly, I think their music is just not really meant for me, similarly to like itzy's. And to be frank, I never really tried that much. Again, it's like a mixture of lack of interest. They're not making music for me. And to end my video, I will talk about the group that is gonna get me cancelled, because they are probably the K-pop community's darlings, and especially here on KTube. And no, it's not Twice, it's not BTS or Blackpink, it's Okay, so before you cancel me, please hear me out. Red Velvet is incredibly talented. They are one of the best female K-pop girl groups ever, and they have released some songs that will go down in history as classics. With all that said, I've just never really liked them that much. I feel like I'm in the very small minority, since everyone seems to either worship them, stan them, or ult them. And it's not that I'm an SM hater. Before, like don't get it twisted, I'm not an SM hater. I literally stand FX, Shiny, EXO, and I'm starting to stand aespa. But my main issue with Red Velvet is what makes them Red Velvet, and it's their dual concept. Red Velvet songs are just so hit or miss with me. I might be completely obsessed and in love with an era and then not completely care or even give the time of day to the next one. And honestly, I can't stand you if I only like half of your discography. Besides the music part, I've just never found the Red Velvet members that appealing or interesting. I admire their talents, but honestly not enough for me to actually get invested or get to know them better or to actually try to stand. Well, except for Joy. I don't know what Joy does. I don't know what Joy is. I don't know if she's some sort of like deity that's supposed to, pull you in like a siren. But seeing her makes me smile. Does that make me a Joy solo stan? And those were all my opinions and thoughts. I have more artists I can't stand, but I honestly didn't want to edit a long video. So tell me, what do you guys think? Do you completely agree with me and my points? Or do you think I'm completely wrong and mental and that I need help? Please share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Also, tell me which talented idols you just can't seem to stand. I'm very curious. I want to see what your thoughts are. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it since it really helps boost my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day, stay safe, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye!